Navy Nation, wow, Rankin Share is going live. I want to show you the app right now. It's exciting. Basically what you do is, there it is. It's in the test phase right now. Watch a little video. Don't got the sound up, that's all right. As it's playing, that's the whole video. Guess what? You just got corresponding points and 10 people just got paid. There's no need to download the app for pay. Download the app if it's an interesting game that you're looking for and you like. Download it, have fun with it, do whatever you want. But in this part of Rankin Share, there isn't any reason to rank. All you do is watch the video. Once you watch the video, this screen comes up, and download the app if you want, and you're good to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me reiterate that point real quick. So when you watch the video, that's the activity. You'll earn commissions and points for that activity. If you choose to download the app, you will not get paid commissions or points for downloading the app. So just to clarify that real quickly. Another couple other things on Rankin Share. We are still in the testing phase of Rankin Share. There's a bunch of people that have the app right now.
It's going phenomenally well.
Yep, absolutely. They're excited about it. As soon as we get the thumbs up and we're confident that that little testing period went well, we're going to roll it out to the next group. We anticipate that being very early next week, but as soon as that next group gets it, then we'll move on from there, expand the testing group, and as soon as we're comfortable, we're going to roll this thing out to everyone. Now, quick information.
Yeah, let's make sure they know.
Yep.
You Android people, you're going to be golden as well. There was security reasons that we decided to go with Apple. We don't want to go into any great detail about it, but we needed a very, very secure thing. Apple gave us the most security when it came to this test, so that's why we went that way.
Yep, absolutely. So as soon as we roll it out to the whole company, that's when you'll get the Android app. Don't have a real time frame on that, but everything's going great so far, so time frames are moving up. So let's talk about the next thing, as by way of update. The login problems through the back office, the tutorials that we promise you, they're up. They're on Facebook, they're also on the YouTube channel. They're up and ready for you to go. And a good update for you is early next week, the whole system, the whole login system is getting a facelift and an upgrade, which is going to make things a lot easier, a lot more intuitive. So watch for that early next week.
Here's the thing. As these systems come online and we're moving everything over and having this all go, your patience is very appreciated, but more importantly, as we do this, make sure your organizations do what we ask you to, especially when it comes to your profile.
Yeah.
We're going to bring up that next, but make sure you get your people in there. Let's get the people out of Oregon and into Japan where they belong.
Yeah. Speaking of that, the personal information, the updating the profile, it's coming along really good. We are going to roll that out in 2 phases. The first phase will be early next week, which will be your personal information. Following that, just very shortly, we'll be uploading your picture. Okay, so we wanted to do that so we could get something in your hands quicker. That gives us the ability to do that, so it will come in 2 phases. And once again, let's reiterate, this is critical to our business. So encourage everyone to get this updated, accurate information. Once the profile pictures come online, get that uploaded. That helps your back office functionality. So that's coming. Watch for that early next week, at least phase 1 of that.
And make sure you fill out all the fields appropriate, including your most established social media platform, and get that picture on there so everything works flawlessly.
Yep. Okay, next thing, enrollments. There's been a lot of questions about this. So we've mentioned on both videos before that enrollments are going to happen after we get this profile information updated. That's still the case. So as soon as all that information is done, we will open up enrollments again. When we do that, we will have marketing materials, recruiting tools, content for you guys to start sharing and using in the enrollment process. So we've had questions about where's the marketing materials. That's when that information will be available, as soon as enrollments are up. We can't give you a hard date on that because we don't know. It depends on how some of this rolls out and how quickly you guys respond to getting this profile stuff updated.
One other thing is we roll this out, We're going to roll it out, and it'll be the same build as you've normally experienced with affiliates only. We've chosen to separate the free membership a little bit away from the affiliates just for some effect, just so we can know it's streamlined and working, and then the free membership will come on right there shortly thereafter.
Right. So if you understood that correctly, enrollments, when we turn those back on, it'll just be affiliate enrollments for a time.
And
soon after that, free members, including minors. Okay. We haven't figured that program out completely, but we fully anticipate rolling that out and being able to enroll minors. When I say enroll, free membership.
Yeah, free membership. And it's really nice. We now know where the legal landscape is worldwide on that. We just want to take top shelf. So we're going to get some parental approval
Yeah.
for the minor to get in there. But we're really confident about that. We're excited as heck about the free membership part of our Divvy.social.
Yep. So what he just said is when we do roll out the ability for minors to come in, there is going to be a parental permission or consent form that will have to be filled out. We don't see any way around that. So those are some of the details we're working through to make sure that that program rolls out effectively.
Let's go over international expansion one more time.
Okay.
People ask us, I don't know, we've mentioned it 2 or 3 times, but U.S. and Colombia were legal, authorized businesses in both of those countries. We're working on Canada, Mexico, Peru, and Japan. Those are the ones we're seeking to get our license out of. Later next week, while we keep doing these, we'll give you a more further explanation of how the world's going to roll out. It's going to be slick. It's going to be easy to understand how we're going to roll this out. We're just not going to share that right now. That's coming next week.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's move on to the next one, which is points. We got a lot of questions come through about points. There was an expectation set early on about what the points program was going to be, what the value of points were. Some of you kind of made that predetermination, and we want to kind of roll through that a little bit. So points are assigned per activity. Okay, we determine how many points to give out based upon the commission paid for that activity. We can't just arbitrarily assign a specific number to a task until we know the commissions assigned to that. So points are assigned based upon the commissions earned on that. So every activity will have its own unique points and unique commission paid. We don't know that until it's completed.
And it's very important that you understand, we didn't move the cheese on you.
No.
At all. If anything, it got a little cheaper. You'll find out this as we go forward. The points you earn for your activity for the rank and share is going to be a lot more than 1-to-1. And that's going to be exciting. Some of them might be 1-to-1, but the vast majority, we've looked over it, it's going to be multiple points. So we didn't move the cheese on you. And we did this purposely because when we start rolling out phase 2, it's required. What we're going to go with phase 2, it's going to blow you away, but we had to do this with the points in phase 2. I want to talk a little bit about the commissions for free. When somebody is a free member, they earn their points, you get commissions, and 9 people above you get paid. But what you also have to understand is when they rank and share, all their rank and shares qualify you as well. So if you're sick for a year, or not a year, sick for a month, a year. Don't get sick for a year. If you're sick for a month, but you've got enough free members that are ranking and share, and then you get the 100 ranking shares, you're a qualified active rep. So their ranking shares qualify for you.
Yep. So you get paid. You'll get the commissions on the free members in your organization's ranking shares.
Yep.
Okay, your personal.
Yep.
Let me make sure we clarify that.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's talk one more thing about points. There have been a couple questions come to us about why aren't points transferable. Okay, what we decided is for now we want to see how these points programs build, how they bank. We want to see this system run before we do too much to it. So just let's get down the road a little bit. If we see a reason to let them be transferable, we will. There will be programs within the company once we get to the commission side that we allow commissions to transfer. So give us some time on that. let's get down the road a little bit.
And I was being kind of silly with the gesture to Troy. One thing about Troy, he's very, very conservative, and there's a chance that if we're able to transfer points, the governments around the world will look at that as kind of a currency, and we don't want the taxation liability that goes with that. So we got to work through some issues on that before we even talk about that.
Yep. And with points, this is the Redemption Center. Many of you have seen that and are excited about it, but some of you are wondering why some of the Apple products disappeared on there. Look, the Redemption Center is always going to be a moving target. We're going to have products come in, come out. As we get new and exciting products, we'll get them in there. Some of the old products we'll take out. We're going to put some of those items back in. You'll see them there. Sometimes they won't be. So it's a moving target a little bit, and it's a fluid Redemption Center. So you're going to see services come in there, all kinds of things. So don't get too concerned about those things. We are working with a couple of groups that have the ability to source Apple products, and so watch for those in the future. They'll come back.
Yeah, one of the things I love about what we're doing, Troy, Darren, and myself, is Troy's really taken this bandwagon. And this has been his dream for probably before we actually became business partners. He really wanted to create a redemption center, a point program that was second to none. And guys, as you start doing this, you're going to see the power of what he's bringing to the marketplace. It floors me. That's going to be the most sticky thing that you ever see. Your customers are going to be very, very loyal because they're going to want those points because they're critically cool on being able to save all kinds of money. And it's free. It's just from Rankin & Share.
Yep. We've run a couple of scenarios, just kind of guessing what Rankin & Share activities will be, kind of guess on some points value. The one thing you're going to be probably amazed is how fast you accumulate points.
That's for sure.
So a lot of times you look at the Redemption Center and you say, wow, this item that's pretty cool, it's 10,000 points. Guys, you're going to get 10,000 points fairly quickly. It's going to add up quick. You're going to be surprised, but the Redemption Center is going to have real value, and it's going to be a fun thing in the future. So we appreciate your patience on that one. So in closing, let me reiterate. When we go live, Android will be available. When Rankin & Share goes live, Android will be available right alongside the Apple. Okay, both apps will be available live at the same time. And guys, we're so excited. We're glad that a lot of you are out there seeing this beta test, and it's going great. We appreciate your patience. It hasn't gone quite as smoothly as we anticipated, but whatever does. And we appreciate you guys so much. So until tomorrow, thanks so much.
Hope and confidence.